The Scott Pilgrim franchise has 4 core pillars: the books, the movie, the game, and the anime. Most discussion of the franchise revolves around these points of interest. However, another ancillary branch worth discussing is the animated short made to promote the movie. This short reprises an early section of Book 2, depicting the first meeting of Kim and Scott. While this short clocks in under 4 minutes, it still finds a way to hold a lot of insight into the evolution of the franchise, almost as a window into what the future of the brand could have become. There's a massive separation in tone and pacing between the first 3 books and the last 3. The first 3 books are quieter and more introspective. We spend a large amount of time exploring how the past had shaped the cast, their relationships with each other, and how it created their habits. The presentation and pacing of the story also contributes to this quieter feeling. The art style is much looser, with a huge emphasis on heavy inks for shadows. This, alongside the addition of a much more desaturated color palette, contributes to a strangely cozy feeling for the first 3 volumes. The larger focus on dialogue and the almost nonchalant nature of the Lucas Leaf fight also contributes to this slower pacing. The latter 3 volumes are a massive contrast. The pacing of dialogue and humor feels snappier, the line art is cleaner, and the colors are more extreme and saturated. There's also a greater increase in action scenes and advancements in the plot. Every facet of the last 3 books, from the drama to the art direction, feels like a powder keg ready to burst. I feel like exploring this distinction of tone is interesting, as it becomes easier to see how the latter 3 books had the larger influence on the identity and perception of the franchise. Each new pillar added after the books starts to feel louder, brighter, and even sillier than the last. The last 3 books felt like the universe of Scott Pilgrim expanding, feeling like a setting where anything could happen, while still leaving room for emotional nuance. While each addition to the franchise has a special place in my heart, I can't help but wonder what this universe would look like if the promotional short were expanded into a full series. I really don't have a pulse on the Scott Pilgrim fandom, but I'd like to believe that most fans would enjoy any opportunity to spend more time with the characters and learn more about their pasts. The entire story is so dense that characters and concepts had to make the chopping block when it came to adaptation. Poor old Lisa Miller couldn't make the cut in the movie, game, or anime. A huge animated series could have given the story an opportunity to breathe, slow down, and allow the audience to become fully enraptured by these captivating characters. At the same time, I really don't mind how things panned out in our timeline. It might sound strange, but the fact that we only get to spend a limited amount of time with these characters in a specific moment of their lives makes the story feel more special. Rereading the books feels less like a story, and more like reminiscing with friends about the good old days. Having the story, and to a lesser extent the franchise as a whole, be elongated might lessen the experience. I really don't need the story to be stretched out, and I don't need the franchise to constantly produce yearly installments. I really love how each time Scott returns, he's doing something new and finding new things to say about his story. While it's a little disappointing a larger animated series was never produced, I'm happy with the bite-sized taste of what could have been. Scott Pilgrim vs. the Animation is a window. It's a window into the pasts of Scott, Kim, and Lisa. While our time with them was short, it doesn't make it any less special.